Hey guys, so Tim here from Canada Tech TV. Today we're taking a look at this Elephos YG400 mini projector. So we're going to take a look at what comes in the box real quick, and then we're going to throw it up on the wall, and I'll show you a little bit about the quality. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So if it's your first time here, I have a ton of these projector reviews here on my channel. I actually have a playlist. I'll link that up right down there below in the description. If you're looking for a new projector or you like projectors in general, I've reviewed a bunch of these, so check them out. So first of all, this is the box you'll likely see, and you get your product here. So this is branded by Elephos, and on this side there's some of the specs, so you can kind of see that. So the native resolution is the 800 by 480, as you can see here. They say 1200 lumens. So here's the actual projector itself here. So on the front you can see this has a little lens cap, little plastic one that will cover the lens there and snap on, which that's pretty nice because that'll keep it clean. But let's go to the top. So on the top you've got your buttons right here. So going from top to bottom, you got your input, reverse, you got your kind of back and forward or up and down. Then you got an OK button here, power buttons right there. And then on the top you've got the scroll wheel and the keystone wheels here. So you can see with that cap off, that's going to bring the lens in and out to change the picture. And then this bottom one is going to be your keystone correction right there. Going to the back side, you have a VGA connection right here. You've got your IR sensor for the remote, and both of those are included. You'll get VGA cable, you'll get remote, you'll get a power cable, which is going to go right into here to power the device. So looking at the left side here, you've got a fan right there. You've got an SD card slot, AV slot, headphone slot right here, and also where you can connect an external speaker, one HDMI port, USB port right here, and then a 5-volt USB out. And the last thing to look at is the bottom here. So you've got these kind of rubberized little pegs here, which that's nice because that'll give it some anti-slide properties there. So the only other things of note on the bottom here is you do have to correct the tilt a little bit. If this is on an angled surface, this will come out so that you can have this sit up and prop itself up just a little bit there. So that's pretty nice that that's included on the bottom there. And the other thing that actually isn't on a lot of these budget projectors is, so this is a 1/4 inch thread where you could put this up on a tripod. And that's a very, very nice thing to find in a projector at this price. Okay, so similar to like you've seen in my other projector videos, if you've watched some of my other reviews, I've got this set up on top of a tripod here. And I've got it's going to be roughly about like 14 feet away from the wall. And I've got this screen on my back wall here, kind of just above this desk as you see. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at. Alright, so you can kind of see my setup here. I've got the projector on top of this tripod here. I've got my screen over there to the left. And then I've got this power cable coming down the right side of it, going down to a extension cable I've got down there on the ground. So that's also where I'm going to hook up my Roku. So we're going to hook up the Roku in the HDMI slot here, and then I'm going to show you some screenshots and kind of what this looks like. Alright, so now we got the Roku plugged in here, so that is going to be put up here as well. You can see up here on the wall, I've got the Roku home screen up there. Okay, so this is a good representation of what this is going to look like in daylight pretty much. I do have windows drawn, but this is pretty light in here. You can kind of see looking at just some like the ambient light in the room. You can see these bigger windows are closed, although they're kind of open. So what I'm going to do for the next part here is I'm going to completely kind of shut all the windows that I can, and then I'll show you what we're dealing with. Those curtains drawn now, it's a little bit darker, so a lot better quality picture now that it's a little bit darker in here. Okay, so again, just for size comparison, this is kind of what you're dealing with. So I'm about like 5'9", and you can kind of see here, this is a big projector screen, but you can get a picture this size with this projector. So with these projectors, it's just going to depend on how far your projection source is from your projection screen or your wall. So the further back you have it, the picture is going to blow up. As you move it in closer, then it's going to shrink down. So you're just going to have to play around with that depending on how big the surface you're using is. And you can kind of get a bigger picture like this if you want to. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to take you through the menu here of the Roku. So you can kind of see here the colors and clarity that you're going to get. So we'll go into Hulu here. So here we go. This is kind of quality wise what you can expect, which you can see isn't too bad. You can actually, you can make this out a little bit. Some of the words are kind of a little bit blurry, not exactly that sharp. You can see here zoomed in just to see a little bit of the quality of kind of like the thumbnails here and looking at kind of the words, so the titles there. That's probably what stands out to me the most. So we'll go back out here to the main menu. We're going to go to YouTube. All right, so here we go. Here is the main menu. And I will say it can be a little tricky getting this dialed in because you can get one part of the image clear, and then you got some of the edges that might go out of focus, and vice versa, stuff like that. So we'll go here into my video library to take a look here without getting any copyright strikes. So let's go to the CL760 projector review here. All right, so I'm gonna play this here. I've got the volume down to about 50. I'm gonna put this pretty close next to the projector just so that you can kind of see for yourself what this audio is gonna sound like. So this is right into my Takstar mic. I'm gonna put it right here. Here's the fan. And here we go. Here's the actual audio from this YouTube video. Hey guys, welcome to Canada Tech TV. If it's your first time here, I do weekly tech videos here on my channel. We're going to unbox this. I'll show you quickly what is in here. It actually sounds pretty good. The volume's at 50 there, and it sounds pretty darn good on its own without having any external speakers hooked up to it. You can actually use the aux jack on there to hook up to your actual like home entertainment system if you've got like a 2.1 or 5.1 channel stereo system. So that's kind of what I do. And the other thing worth noting is that the fan on this projector is actually pretty quiet compared to some of the other ones that I've used. You definitely can hear it, but it doesn't drown out the audio of the speakers like a lot of these other budget ones do. So again, zooming in here, you can see this isn't the greatest quality, but it is serviceable and it really doesn't look bad. So here's a free stock video we'll watch here. See, this one's called Driving in the Rain. Again, so this is 480p. It's 1080p resolution on YouTube, but it's going to be downscaled here to 480p. So this is from Nick Niman's free channel of stock video footage. And this one's naturally a little bit out of focus. So that isn't necessarily because of the projector quality here, just FYI. This YG400 is a pretty decent option for a budget option. It's that 800 by 480 native resolution. So the resolution isn't going to be the greatest, but that's kind of your entry level there. Brightness is going to be okay, but again, you got to use it in the dark, or you got to have good blinds, and it's got to be a cloudy day if you're going to use it kind of during the middle of the day. But it's very compact. The size is very, very nice because this is ultra portable. You can easily take this with you, take it to a party, something like that, play some video games on it. And this option also has that 1/4 inch tripod hole on the bottom here, which a lot of projectors in this budget range do not have. So that's also a pretty attractive option, especially if you already have a tripod. All right guys, so I hope you liked that review. If you did, please hit that like button down there below and make sure to subscribe because like I said, I do review a bunch of these projectors on my channel here, and I have a playlist already that you can check out. I'll put that playlist right up in the corner here, so make sure to check that out if you want to see all the different projector reviews I had. But yeah, thank you guys for watching with me here today. Feel free to check out those other projector videos, but you guys take care till the next one.